How indeed can No Child Left Behind get off the ground if teachers and school administrators are far from being fully on board?
Negative correlation. One value increases as the other value decreases. What example did we do Tuesday that had a negative correlation? You can tell me. Did we get to that Tuesday? The TV watching?
No, we didn't get that.
We didn't get that far Tuesday?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
The number of hours spent watching TV.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
And the
And what, Derek?
test thing, the test scores.
The test scores. That's right. What was the correlation?
The more TV that was watched, the lower the test grade.
The more TV you watch, the lower the test scores. My name is Jenny Vieira. The class that you just observed was an Algebra Geometry Integrated 1 course, primarily sophomores. There are a few juniors and seniors scattered throughout. The course was designed to meet the needs for the new Ohio graduation test. I am concentrating on the March OGT test. It is a new test that we will be giving for the first time in March, and I have had to change my style of teaching to meet those needs. I've had to raise the bar as far as thinking skills for my students. I've had to ask higher level questions. I can no longer just do drill and practice worksheets. I have to have them think and reason, and that's my biggest challenge for this upcoming year. And we've had to change some of the content, pull it around to the front of the year instead of waiting until the end of the year. As far as teaching, it has made me a better teacher because I have to think more about my lessons and preparing them, making sure that my students are prepared. Well, our classes have been aligned with the Ohio Academic Content Standards. So, yes, it does. We have made sure that throughout our curriculum that it is aligned with the state standards and the test is based on the state standards.
And in fact, my last year I felt like I was dancing as fast as I could, and I felt like I was never finished with anything, never did it completely, because we had these quarterly tests, and the children, 3 different grade levels, had to know 3 different things. Even in science, we had to, some of us split up levels, 1st grade science, 2nd grade science, 3rd grade science, and we'd send the kids. So it was the kit running really our science program. And you had to stop in an hour, whether you were finished or not. And we didn't have it every day. I just felt it was, here I'd had a wonderful program that gave the children time to do things, to practice, gave us 3 years, gave us a long time to know the children. And here we were. I felt like I was teaching Trivial Pursuit. You know, make the right answer. I had bright children, 2 of them, both in 3rd grade. One who would get stomach aches and not want to go to school when he knew we were going to be testing. Another one who got a perfect score on the state test in English and reading, who burst into tears in May when I said, okay, kids, it's the last test, let's get it over with. She didn't want to take it. And I mean, these are bright kids. I've also noticed that today in the Inquirer, they're showing kids how to relax for testing, how to take the stress out. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think we ought to be putting children through it. I think it's a state-driven program. I think that it satisfies adults, maybe, not those who are in the know. It has nothing to do with child development. And I hate it.
I think it's outlandish to take children in elementary school and expect them to sit through a 2-hour test. I know as an adult, I can recall in college taking some exams, finals, that lasted an hour and a half, and that seemed very, very long to me to sit and really focus and think very hard. To expect someone in the 4th grade to do this It doesn't make good sense. It doesn't take what we know about child psychology and developmental issues and incorporate that into the school setting. So there's just a litany of concerns I have as a school nurse.
To believe into No Child Left Behind, you have to believe that good grades in school and passing tests will bring success. Our next program will look at the hard fact that even those who achieve and rise to the top in our schools may face odds against being able to reach their potential, with the formidable cost of a higher education. We will focus on the story of Ben Moore, a Hamilton High School graduate, class of 1996, who went on to study at Miami University and whose plan to finance completion of his studies and go on to law school with military service was tragically cut short. We will visit with Ben's mother, Billy Moore, and hear her tell of the remarkable person we have lost. Thank you for watching No Child Left Behind Report.